Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play Icarus. Woohoo! Alright, so today is going to be basically just a filler episode. You know, if you've watched animes, you know those filler episodes. Sometimes they can be amusing, sometimes you just don't care about them. So if you decide you want to sit here and watch what I do, or listen to what I say, or simply just, I don't know, do whatever the hell you want. Leave, stay, subscribe, all that fun stuff, up to you. Although, if you don't want this episode, maybe check out some of my other videos instead. Because just like animes, how it takes up to 3 to 4 episodes before it gets good, I'm kind of the same way. You watch the first episode, it's gonna be kind of bleh. You watch the second one, you might go, eh. Watch the third one, you might go, fourth one, you might go, you know, I actually want to watch this person. So, hopefully you guys stick around. Anyways, today we're going to be taking care of minor things. We're going to be adding railings to my power tower there. Eventually I plan to upgrade that so that it goes higher up into the sky. I want to reach as high as possible with that before I have to before I start actually finalizing it, because I am curious how high I can go. I will be adding foundations to the center of that all the way up, and I will be cross beaming that. So this is going to be a huge project. Also, I will be expanding along the way. In other words, I'll be adding on a bridge across here and then up onto there. I'll probably put a little porch that goes so I can walk out onto there from the farm. I'll probably expand that way and add in more crop plots and all that other fun stuff. Add another bridge down over there. I'll probably put a water place down over here. I'm gonna probably expand from here or some back here across. Actually, I think I'm gonna expand from like right here down back to that way and build a fishing dock, fishing place over there. Then either have a pathway from here up to there, or a pathway from here up that way, or from the power tower up to that way. I am going to have to rebuild my power tower there now that I'm thinking about it, so that it's on grid with the rest of my structures here. So in the meantime, we're gonna first grab this because we're gonna expand out our little area here. Then once we do that, we'll be getting that all set up. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Roughly 28 railings. So let's get that going too. We're going to need screws. We're going to need wood. I've been putting all my spare tools that I've gotten and items into here. And any tools I've crafted like this. I will say, if you want platinum, I recommend doing the hard lost mission, because for some reason a lot of the times it seems to give you platinum bolts. I have learned how to make it easy to do. All you simply do is take some wood poles or some poles, slap them down from it across here so that you can hold up at least the roof, and then let the scorpions kill all that and just run around the outside of the structure, little setup you built around it, and just repair the top half and all that. The other thing you could do is speed repair. In other words, you just start quickly repairing everything as quickly as possible. That's another option you have. We're going to Actually, I forgot. Did I? If I have... I may have to... Okay, I don't think I have any poles down right here. So that means I'll have to pull up the poles here. And then we can get this all set. Then we'll do a couple other things. And then from there, we'll also work on a few, even more things along the way. Whoops, not what I want to pull apart just yet. Partly the reason why I'm expanding this is because of right here. If you're wondering how to enter this, you hit F8. But I figured out the angle piece I need for this. It's a combination of this piece right here, this angle wall with this flat piece. So you take this flat piece, you throw this attachment onto it. So it has an angle and a flat. That way it goes up this angle here. And this flat piece will allow it to go up this angle here. Then you take this V and you attach it on the other side. So the V comes up here and here. I might be able to show it better on the inside. What I mean. Basically, you combine this angle here, this piece here, and these three pieces here all into one. So that way the building piece comes up to a point right here. Or right here, because then it'll be in line with this point right here, and then it will be in line from there to this point, allowing you to completely and properly seal off this corner. So I hope they add in more building pieces. There's a few other building pieces I would appreciate more of, but Alright, we're gonna need a bunch of those too. Oops. Let's just empty this for now. I will be putting down wires and other fun stuff and expanding and everything else. Since these are flat on the ground, they don't matter how they go because they all look the same. In other words, they're just a 4x4 setup like this. And then once we get this all set up, we'll get the railing, then we'll do some fishing, we'll do some, check out the farm, and we'll get a bunch of other stuff. Maybe even grind for some resources, tell you some opinions and ideas that I would like to see. For example, I would like to see stone deposits. Because in real life, if you have a pickaxe, you can go to that right there, that rock, and just start beating the hell out of it and getting stone. Like if they made it where I can walk up to this and just beat the hell out of it with a pick and get stone like this infinitely, that would be awesome. They wouldn't need stone deposits. If they had something like this, what I'm suggesting, but with oxide, so you see an oxide vein like in the wall, you could walk up to the oxide vein, start beating the hell on it, and you'll get oxide. Heck, you could also get stone from it too, a mixture of both, because you're beating the vein and the surrounding rock around it, getting both. If they introduce stuff like that, so that all these walls and caves and all that had veins that were infinite and all you had to do was walk up, or they had a respawn time of, let's say, like a week or something, I don't know, then that would be amazing, because then they could also introduce titanium and platinum veins and we could build using that stuff. Yep. I think it's time to start putting down taking the walls and moving them. Trying not, I don't don't want to have this exposed for too long, because everything right next to this wall is going to be classified as exposed, and that's not good, because if a storm comes, it's going to get damaged, and if it gets damaged, I'm going to be like, no, because then I have to go through and repair it all. Now, they already made an excuse for whatever you call it, coal, on how coal gets made and how there's coal deposits. They can use that same exact excuse for oil. In other words, they can introduce oil into the game. It's an alternative biofuel source, because right now, as things go, you need biofuel for actually quite a bit of stuff, which sucks. And I just realized I'm going to have to do a lot of rewiring. And that sucks. Oh well. Alright, let's get this all set up here, because I want to make sure that I can protect everything, especially if there's going to be a Category 4 storm coming soon. That's a uh-oh situation if I leave everything exposed for too long. Don't you love it when metal rains onto your bed? I know I do. I love having my head smashed in with metal. Alright. Get this into here. We'll have to rearrange some of that, but... And I'm hoping with this being an even setup that it will actually appropriately fit where it needs to be, rather than be all over the place or oddball, because that oddballness was annoying the hell out of me. And that's kind of, oops, I'm gonna have to figure out where the hell that went. I hate that. Some improvements that they could do, though, is in their building. I would like to be able to, like, rotate the pieces and all that. Like, I wish I could rotate these at 5-degree angles. This would open up building possibilities so much. I could build some amazing things. I know there's advanced techniques you can do to achieve all kinds of amazing building in the first place, but I'm lazy. I like convenience. I like to be able to just simply place things down like this and call it good. That's just me. Other people might like the challenge of figuring out how to do stuff. Now, there are some things I have figured out how to do on my own, and some things I'm like, oh, I didn't know I could do that, from checking out other people. That's why it's best to always watch people. You never know what they will say, when they'll say it, how they'll say it, and or what ideas they'll come up with. You also might learn some other techniques, like maybe hiding your wires properly so that you can do stuff like this here, where you can make it look like you don't have your wires. Some people may not have realized you can do what I just did here, although it's not perfect. As you can see right here, this corner piece is like bent as hell, and this piece here is curved that way, and that's curved this way. Alright, we're gonna try and hurry up. I think there's a storm on its way. I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow. And we're gonna need to get building the roof in. And we're gonna need that, so let's see if we can figure out where the hell the roof is. This is going to open up so much more space for me. It's going to be amazing. Especially since I need the space. One thing I don't like is the fact that it takes a moment for things to register on this, so you can end up accidentally breaking stuff because the game's like, what's going on? Instead of, oh, okay, this is all good. We're going to need to change that up, and I think I made too many pieces apparently. I think we'll put them up for now. We'll grab this, and do I have enough of these? Because I know I need 2 here and 2 here. And then there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. I guess I miscalculated on these. Let's make 4 of these. Fine. Good thing I've got a bunch of steel. I do hope they adjust the cost of things. Like maybe make it where concrete, investing into these like not that one. This here, instead of being 25, it reduces it by 50%, or make this reduced by 50%, or make it where it also reduces the cost of this here by 50%. So it only takes, let's say, 4 stone and 2 silica ore instead, because then I could double the amount of concrete I produce. Like this would be 300, that would be 600 concrete instead. That would be absolutely amazing. All right. I forgot to grab the screws. Oops, I got distracted. That happens a lot. Once we get this up, we'll start fishing, although it looks like we've spent a lot of time just simply upgrading the shop. Which, like I said, I don't really expect a lot of people to stay. That's why I warned people it's a filler episode rather than a informative episode, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Right there, and right there. Perfect. Now we have an actual roof. Yay! Alright, we're gonna need to throw in some beams here, here, some cross beams here and here. I think that covers most of that, other than the outside. We'll need to grab that and that. We'll throw in across and across. Here, here. Nope, there we go. And we'll take these. We need one for, nope, not that side. Oh, I guess, yes, that side. And then this side, there we go. Then we can get over here. And then we need 2 more. And apparently I misjudged this too. I didn't realize how many I was gonna need. Actually, holy flip. I thought I guess the things I misjudged were the ones, because I got plenty of walls and I got plenty of concrete floors, but I didn't have plenty of the rest of the stuff apparently. Alright, 1 more here. Perfect. Everything's here is good to go. I might add reinforcements here. I'm definitely going to have to rewire everything. We're going to have to move everything out. We're going to grab all this. and I'll do this all off camera later. I'm just going to make sure to get everything set up. We're gonna get this all here done. Oops. Then we'll go and put... you flip nuggets, I did that. And then we'll go make some concrete, whatever you call it, railings. Put that up on my power tower, and then I guess call it an episode. Because we mostly more improvements. If you follow along, you will see everything grow and advance and get better. So I do have other suggestions that I would like to see them do. For example, adding in more angles so that we can have, like, let's say one that's at a 10-degree angle, one that's at a 15, one that's at a 30, because we have a 45. I would also like to see poles that way too. I would also like to see 1 meter poles, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 and 5 type of deal. I think that would help out significantly. Like a lot. And pretty much here is just basically, oh, perfect. That got placed there. Or we'll have to find more of these. I'm gonna have to get more of these later on. Alright, let's make some screws, some aluminum. Oh. Oops, this is where I had it. Oh well. When I expand, I've got more pieces for later. Perfect. I should have double checked here rather than making new stuff. Oh well. Alright. We're going to need screws, going to need aluminum. I've got a lot of aluminum. Got a decent amount of screws. Now we just need wood, which there's plenty of wood. That's for sure. I just got to remember where. I've got some in here. We've got a bunch in here. And I think we should be good to go. If I remember correctly, we needed like 21. I don't think we need 28, but I mean, I'll be using them later for more other projects. So, might as well. Once we get this, we'll get the railings up to the power. Eventually, I'll organize that, and then all that fun stuff. Alright. Aluminum. We don't really need it in here, but I'll put it there anyways. We'll put the wood up. Here we are. Alright. One thing I'm going to also try to do is mark out the pathway of the worm. Like, I might just stick a bunch of poles along the way just outside of the path of it, so that way I know where it goes, and I can judge roughly how high it goes too. Alright. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, and a lot of grinding along the way. I might add in some here, but that's going to depend later on when I start cross beaming this all up. So for now, we'll just stick with the outside here. So we'll get this all set up. Then we'll switch over to flat like this. I kind of wish there was gate ones, so there was a small pathway I can walk through here. So there's, let's say this pole is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 wide. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poles get removed, and then you can walk through it, and then there's like a little gate there. Or these 3, yeah, these three right here poles get removed. That will be perfect, because then we could walk through that just like this. You would have enough room, as you can see here, on both sides to walk through without like having to worry about smacking your hands or anything. And then we can put a gate on it. I'm gonna make sure to get this area all covered first, because this is where I'll be running up and down, and if I accidentally run and miss, we're gonna go splat, and I don't want to go splat. Splatting is bad. Oh, thank you. We're almost done with these. I'm definitely gonna have to put one there, and are we all good? For now, yes. Alright. I'm gonna grab one more pole, I'm gonna slap it onto there. It seems this has filled up with either a bunch of sponges or a bunch of... oh, sweet. And part of the reason why I'm gonna put a water spot in the water, in other words, hook it up, is because I want to have this neatly placed and neatly squared out. I'm also going to remove all the wires here for this and reattach it and rebuild it over there. There's a lot I've got to do and a lot I need to get done, but a lot of it also requires grinding. So part of the reason why I want holes is so that I can actually make... I can sit there and put my character on auto or AFK and grind out the resources, so that way I'm ready for the next episode without having to waste a lot of time. Otherwise, I'm stuck here trying to figure out what the hell to do, or wasting a lot of time trying to get the resources I need in order to keep up with everything. And working full-time jobs, I can't actually do that. Oh, it's sleepy time. I'm gonna activate this. Hop in that. I forgot to wash my hands, but oh well. Alright, before I make another, let's check. Nope, okay. Let's see if we can make another one. We need screws, which I ended up burning through all those. It's amazing how quickly you can burn through materials. Alright, that's gonna take care of that. Like I said a bunch of times in other episodes, I really hope they allow us to build reinforced items, because this is open world. I would love to build structures out of wood, out of interior, out of all kinds of other materials. But if they're gonna get destroyed and I'm gonna have to constantly repair them, I'm not gonna want to have to do that. That's stupid, annoying, and boring. And, you know, based on the fact that that was green, I'm gonna have to say I can still keep going up a lot. Alrighty, well, for now, if you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble, you enjoyed watching me doing little maintenance here and there, touching up things and doing this and doing that, please like. If you didn't, I understand. It was mostly me rambling about random stupid stuff I would like to see, giving some ideas, and showing you some repetitive things like upgrading my shop here so that it's even, and all that other fun stuff. But still, if you made it here, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, then I don't know how you got here. Anyways, if you want to be added onto the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain period of time, I'll add you on. If you leave before I reach 1,000 though, I'll remove you off, because it's for people who gave me a chance. And obviously, you're not giving me a chance if you leave. Now, if you want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the in-screen credits that are coming up pretty soon, because I will be doing more as time goes on. And if you want to see other games I play, check out my channel. I do play other games. I've got Satisfactory going. I might do Void Trading again. I might do a few other games. Anyways, bye bye, and see you next time.